I'll show it to you. Let's start with this, though. The clouds rolling in over the Dalles and going from east to west. And they brought a few sprinkles there earlier in the day. And then I had a few drops on my windshield this evening, too. And we look at Doppler radar, there's just this massive green out to our east. And that's the direction our weather's coming from. There's a little batch over town right now. So, yes, we are getting some light rain, a little unexpectedly, too. And this, I think, is going to continue on and off into the morning hours. So we'll keep you posted on that. I'm going to take you down to southeast Oregon right now. You can see the showers there also moving generally from east to west. But Jordan Valley is the place I want to point out because got some great video from yesterday of a tornado that touched down in Malheur County. Tammy Garrison Meyer sending in this, and you can see the debris ball. It's the tornado. We'll go through this again as the tornado picked up debris here, mainly sagebrush it looks like. But you can see this is all roped out, as we call it, because it's a very thin tornado. But certainly a tornado touching down in Malheur County yesterday. Interesting to see that. Okay, rainfall is also in eastern Oregon. Baker City, 2,100ths of an inch. Pendleton a little bit. John Day, 1/10 of an inch. Same in Burns. So that's where we were getting rain today, but it is beginning to head our way. So will we break the dry spell? It is a record dry spell. 23 days we've had no rain from the 16th of May through today so far, right? Today the 8th. I get confused. Today's the 8th. So no rain through yesterday. I didn't include today because the day's not over yet. We may yet get 100th of an inch before midnight. The last rain we got was May 15th, just a little bit. The last significant rain a week before that on the 8th of May when we had 1/4 of an inch. There's also a chance of thunderstorms in eastern Oregon. You can see the clouds pushing from east to west for us. So that's what's coming our way. There's just a weak disturbance in the upper flow. There's the tornado yet again. Weak disturbance in that upper flow that's rolling around an area of low pressure on down to the south. Okay, we'll go through the satellite imagery and then I'll get back to the lava for you. But you can see this is all pushing our way. Weak area of low pressure over southeast Oregon, as a matter of fact, right down in here, which is what's sending this disturbance westward across Washington and northern Oregon and giving us this chance of a little bit of rain. So I expect a cloudy day tomorrow. I think it's going to be a lot cooler than what we had been talking about. Probably top out in the mid-60s. Now we'll take you down to Hawaii. Check out this video. This is a live feed from the USGS camera at the top of Kilauea. I mean, look at the steam there. This is all red hot magma, lava. So dramatic during the nighttime hours, but the red is even visible during the daytime hours too. So that's still happening down in Hawaii. Okay, let's go back to the maps. I'll show you what's happening in the Northeast. They're still dealing with wildfire smoke here, but there is some good news in the forecast. Look at all these fires up across Quebec and down into Ontario too, and even in Michigan, parts of western New York. So what's going to happen with this? Well, first of all, the smoke will thin tomorrow and head south of New York City. It'll be thick down by Washington and even out towards Ohio and Pittsburgh as it moves on down. But look how it begins to get a lot thinner here because the upper level winds will change. This is that big area of low pressure. The flow going counterclockwise around that has brought that smoke right on down like a conveyor belt. This thing finally moves out, and over the weekend, southwesterly winds should bring smoke-free air in. That system may bring rain around the middle of next week, which would be great, and it won't last as long, stick around like the last one. So they should begin to get some pretty good relief there. Look at our modeling. Here's rain moving in. This is 3 o'clock in the morning, a little batch, but it continues from about Portland north. Don't see much down around Salem or Point South, so we're right on the southern edge of this, but it does stick around through the better part of the day tomorrow, and then the clouds will clear on Friday. How much rain? Most places a couple hundredths, but out in the gorge we may see as much as 1/3 of an inch there, maybe 1/10 of an inch up to the north. So again, the first rain we've seen in about a month. It is 65 in Portland right now, the freezing level 12,000 feet. All right then, cloudy, some light rain on and off tomorrow, high of only 64 for your Friday, suddenly way cooler than average. So we rebound to 80 on Saturday, morning clouds and then afternoon sun, 85 on Sunday, 90 on Monday, and then cooling off yet again. So yeah, sneaky little rain.